Ready?
Almost.
We should get going.
Hey, take it easy.
I am taking it easy.
Okay, is this a coffee thing or is this an ex-boyfriend thing?
Eleanor.
Lindsay, Pinkner versus Williams Braylon Tobacco Company.
Oh, yeah, she's a friend of mine.
You actually took this case?
It'll be a winner, Bobby. Maybe not a lot of money.
A winner? You're suing a cigar manufacturer for breaking up a marriage?
What?
Emotional distress. Basically, alienation of affection.
Lindsay.
A couple depositions. I mean, if we don't
How
settle,
does a
then...
cigar come between a husband and a wife?
That's a question of fact.
Aren't the partners supposed to approve new cases?
It's 2 days of discovery, tops, and you're not a partner.
Thanks for reminding me.
I am. And how does a cigar company...
Aren't you late for trial?
Well, actually, I have a few minutes.
Yeah, me too.
How much time do you plan to spend on this?
Hey, it's for a friend, okay? It's 2 depositions, maybe a summary judgment motion.
Now it's
and-
court time?
20 hours minimum.
I will get money out of it. I beat the tobacco company once. I will do it again. And, you know, thank you all very much for your support. Maybe one day you people will have friends in your life that you'll want to help. And when you do, I'll remember this.
Definitely wedding stress. My first instinct was to say nothing. Totally.
Is everything okay?
It's fine. It's just, I mean, you guys just started to gang up, that's all.
Your reaction was a little heightened.
Sorry. I'll try to settle this as fast as I can, okay?
Okay. Lindsay, I think something is going on here. Talk to me.
You'll just laugh.
I won't laugh. Tell me.
Okay. I need more sex. Oh, great.
You need more.
Yes. I don't think you're attracted to me anymore.
Are you crazy?
It's just, we don't, not nearly like...
It tapers off a little with all couples.
We're not even married yet.
You don't think I want to make love to you?
1.6 times a week. Last year, it was 3.9.
You do the math.
Bobby, I have a deposition. We'll talk about this later, okay?
We hit a bump. Helen Gamble doesn't want you in uniform. The judge agreed.
I'm a cop.
On leave, and if the department says you can't wear it, then...
This is ridiculous.
Well, they're giving you an hour to change. They did make an offer.
What?
Reckless endangerment, 6 months.
I'd have to serve?
Well, a kid died.
Doing my job.
Actually, you were off duty.
Rebecca?
I turned it down.
Hey, hold on.
He thought the kid pulled a gun, Eleanor, and
I
it looked
understand
like a
our
robbery.
defense, Rebecca, but if we lose on murder 2, we're looking at life.
Tell the DA no. I was doing my job. I'll go to the mat saying so.
Okay? I'll tell her. Go change. Rebecca, right now he needs you to be his lawyer, not his ex-girlfriend.
Eleanor, don't use that tone with me.
Reckless endangerment would be a good result.
If he were guilty, yes, but he's innocent.
He shot an unarmed kid.
Who he thought was about to commit a crime, and the kid did have a gun on him.
All I'm saying is you used to love this guy, so maybe...
Hey, you represented George Fogelman.
I wasn't in love with him.
You were close friends.
And my objectivity wasn't compromised a bit, was it? The man cut off heads, stabbed co-workers, and I didn't have a clue.
My objectivity on this is fine.
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 I know it sounds crazy, but first we started fighting over the smell.
Of the cigars?
Yes. It would get into the fabric of the sofa, the drapes, the house would reek. Then there was the health. I'd start talking about how I was afraid that he was going to get mouth cancer, and it would escalate into a bigger argument. Then, in order to get out of the house or away from me, he started going to these cigar clubs, spending money we didn't have. He started spending more and more time there. Our relationship continued to deteriorate.
Did you ever go for counseling?
Yes. The therapist said his cigar smoking was an issue and that he should stop. But he couldn't. He was addicted.
Are you serious?
If I establish addiction,
You won't.
a trial will cost you a lot more than
I
just...
expected her to say something half credible.
Once again, if we survive summary judgment, then my...
There is no chance I'm going to recommend to my client that they pay anything on this. If you proceed, you can be sure I'll be bringing a motion against your client for costs, attorney's fees.
You can't win that. And even if you could, she's judgment-proof. Just make an offer.
Nothing?
I still think I can get something. I'm deposing a senior management executive at Williams-Brayland. If I can shake him up, I should be able to get nuisance.
Cigarette companies don't pay nuisance. There's no way a cigar company.
You don't know that.
The precedent alone.
Jimmy, this case doesn't involve you.
All right. Depose the executive if you still get nowhere.
Thank you. Actually, I would like a second chair showing that the whole firm is behind the case. It'll help me settle it faster.
I've got a status conference on Michael's.
You just said it didn't involve me.
One depot, Jimmy. You just have to sit there like a big lump. You think you can do that?
She's hostile.
One deposition, you can do it.
He came in the store. He was about 17.
The victim?
Yes. I had my back to him. When he got closer to the counter, I turned toward him. That's when he came in yelling, "Freeze."
The defendant?
Yes.
What happened next?
Well, I thought something must be going down. I started reaching under the counter for my rifle because I thought I was about to be robbed. Then the officer just opened fire.
Mr. Akufo, did you know Mr. Armstrong was a police officer when he came in the store?
No, he was not uniformed.
Did he ever identify himself as a police officer?
No.
Could you tell the court, did Will Bradley ever make a move toward you or the defendant before the defendant opened fire?
No, he just came in, the officer yelled, "Freeze," shot the boy 3 times.
Did you ever see a gun in Mr. Bradley's hands?
No.
Now, as Mr. Armstrong was shooting, could you see whether or not Mr. Bradley was holding a gun?
I could see that he wasn't.
Thank you.
You said you went looking for your rifle once Officer Armstrong came in. Was that your testimony?
Yes.
So your eyes, they weren't on Will Bradley at this moment?
I was looking back and forth.
Back and forth. So, for part of this time, your eyes were not on Will Bradley, right?
Yes.
So if he made a sudden movement in Mr. Armstrong's direction, it's possible you might not have seen that. True?
I guess it's possible.
And by the way, Will Bradley was carrying a gun on his person at the time of the shooting, right?
I didn't see it. I was informed later he was carrying a gun.
Well, in my professional opinion, we're dead.
Why?
Until now, we always thought the store owner reached for his gun because he thought the kid was going to rob him.
That's what he said.
No, he said he reached for his gun because you came in yelling, "Freeze."
Making him think the robbery was going down.
Craig, try to get this.
Look, don't talk to me like I'm some ghetto banger, Eleanor. I'm a police officer.
We always thought the owner would corroborate your suspicion that a crime was in play. But he only thought that based on your behavior, not that of the victims. So basically, we have nothing to validate your suspicion.
I've got 9 years on the force to validate my suspicion. I know that element. I saw it in the store, and if I hadn't shot him, he would have robbed the place. What was he doing with a gun, Eleanor?
The problem is, the gun was not in sight when you opened fire. The problem is, the gun was not in his hand.
Who the hell are you, the DA?
No, I am your lawyer, trying to make you understand the severity of these facts. And once again, I recommend that you consider taking...
I am not pleading out. I'm not going to jail.
All right, Craig.
The kid was scum. The store owner might be dead if I hadn't got there. I'm not taking a deal that puts me in prison.
We're deposing an executive from Williams later today. After that, we'll see where we are.
I felt like the biggest fool.
You're not a fool.
I swear to you, Lindsay, I saw it. I watched how he got sucked in. The magazines, the clubs. He got sucked into that world. He became an addict. He spent money we didn't have, and it cost us. I am not crazy. I watched it happen.
Look, after tomorrow's deposition, we might have to just cut our losses. I have a duty to my partners.
You'd think I'd be able to sue him.
Well, it's a no-fault state.
I watched it happen. I am not crazy. Those cigars helped kill our marriage.
You seem to have the same temper I remember.
I didn't shoot because I lost my temper, Beck.
I'm talking about you and Eleanor.
Yeah, well, it seems like she thinks I'm guilty.
No, she thinks you have a tough case, which you do.
If I hadn't shot that kid, he would have been killed by one of his homies a week later. He was a perp. Juvie record as long as my arm. You know that neighborhood as well as I do.
You take that attitude on the stand, you're going down. Craig, are you listening to me?
I'm just frustrated.
I understand. But you need to listen to us and do what we tell you to.
Giving me orders again. Just like old times.
Hey, you came to me.
Yes, I did, because I hear you guys are good.
So listen to us.
Okay.
You need to keep an even keel up there. Matter of fact. Don't get defensive. People who know they're innocent don't get defensive. Now, the DA, she's gonna push. She's gonna try to get you to reveal rage and a temper. You don't let that happen, Craig.
Okay.
You do publish this magazine.
Yes, and other cigar manufacturers also publish
Williams
similar...
and Brayland publishes this one.
That's correct.
And one goal of this magazine would be to perhaps induce men to smoke cigars.
Well, it's actually designed more for the cigar lover, men who already smoke.
Is it your testimony that there is no intent to attract new customers?
No, certainly we like to expand our customer base.
The magazine promotes the smoking of cigars. Can we say that?
Yes, but we do not encourage men to leave their wives in order to do so.
Thank you. But you probably would be aware that cigar smoking, the smell of a cigar, it is an issue with some husbands and wives.
Not an issue to threaten a marriage.
But an issue.
Could be.
These cigar clubs, primarily for men, would that be a fair statement?
Yes, but women aren't excluded.
What percentage of these clubs' members are men on average?
I do not know.
Would it surprise you to learn over 95%?
Cigars are primarily smoked by men. We've established that.
You're aware cigars may be addictive.
There's no scientific evidence to conclude that they are.
Is it your testimony cigars are not addictive?
My testimony is that there is no scientific evidence to confirm it.
You're aware cigar smokers have an increased risk of oral cancer.
Yes.
You're aware cigar smokers are at an increased risk of esophageal cancer.
Objection. This is not a cancer.
This is just a deposition. All objections are waived till trial except to form of the question. Esophageal cancer.
Most smokers do not inhale,
Is it your testimony a smoker who doesn't inhale does not have a higher risk of esophageal cancer than a non-smoker?
That would not be my testimony.
You're aware of an increased risk.
I'm aware of the possibility, yes.
And are you aware, even for cigar smokers who do not inhale, their risk for larynx cancer is more than 10 times greater than it is for non-smokers?
I'm aware of that medical claim. However, I have no basis on which to either agree or disagree with it.
Okay. Let's turn to heart disease.
That had nothing to do with anything.
I know what I'm doing, Jimmy.
All I'm saying, this isn't a cancer case.
I have my reasons.
Hold on.
The guy left his
Cancer
wife. She
is
blames
an
it on a
issue.
cigar. We take the case, and she's in there talking about cancer.
All right.
Now she's deposing the husband. Did you know that? This has turned into 3 depositions, plus a motion for summary judgment. We've got 2 lawyers on
What
it.
the hell is your problem?
I'm just saying.
You've said enough.
Is there something I'm not getting here?
It's Lindsay who's not getting it. From Bobby.
Lucy.
I have a plan, okay? It's not just about... These people don't want to go to trial. I have a plan.
I was walking a few doors down from the store. It's on my way home. I saw the young man, Mr. Bradley, approaching the store. I saw that he had something metal in his hand that was reflecting the sunlight. As he went into the store, I hustled up to get a better look.
And did you get a better look?
Yes. When I got to the door, I could see that the suspect was approaching the counter. He was then reaching into his coat. It looked to me like he was reaching for a weapon.
What did you do then?
I went into the store and ordered him to drop his weapon. He turned towards me. His arm was still inside his coat, and I saw what looked like a gun. I thought he was pulling it out on me, so I shot.
How many times did you shoot?
I later found out it was 3 times.
What was the first thought that came to your mind when you saw this gun?
That he was about to shoot me. I thought my life was in danger, and I reacted.
You were off duty, and you had a gun.
Yes.
Why was that?
I carried for personal protection.
Oh. You said you were suspicious of Mr. Bradley before he came into the store. Why is that?
Well, like I said, I saw something metal in his hand.
But because of the angle of the sun, you weren't sure what it was.
That's correct.
What was it about this young man that made you immediately think that he had a gun and not something else?
I just had a feeling, is all.
Mr. Armstrong, did that feeling have anything to do with the color of Mr. Bradley's skin?
That's ridiculous.
Have you ever heard the term racial profiling?
Yes?
Could you explain it to us?
It's making assumptions about whether or not someone is a suspect based on their race.
Have you ever used racial profiling in your position as a police officer?
If you look closely, you'll see that I'm black.
Thank you. Have you ever made derogatory statements about any ethnic or racial group?
No.
Not even your own?
No.
Is that the truth, Mr. Armstrong?
Yes, it is.
Your Honor, at this time, the Commonwealth would like to call a rebuttal witness.
Hillary Pope.
She's an ex-girlfriend. We lived together till about 3 years ago.
When's the last time you spoke to her?
Well, we speak every once in a while. We split on okay terms.
Well, Craig, she must have something to say. Did you talk to her about the shooting?
Yes, but I told her the same thing I told everybody else. I told her what happened.
And you never said, God, what have I done? Or I've made a big mistake?
I was upset about it. I told her that. But I didn't admit to being wrong or anything.
All right, what about this racial profiling issue? Did you ever talk to her about that?
No. What's going on, Rebecca? What are they doing?
I don't know. But we'll find out soon enough.
You ready? It's 7:45.
I'm ready. I'm sorry this has been so much trouble. I never, it's just...
She's a friend, and you need sex.
Please don't make fun of me.
This case, is it pushing a button that I can't see?
Maybe. I think when a couple splits up, I feel threatened by it. That marriage doesn't work.
Well, if your friend's marriage was truly broken up by a cigar, I wouldn't point to it as an example of the institution.
They had a really strong marriage, Bobby, for so long. And then, poof.
He lit up?
Yes. She had a baby, she couldn't drop the weight, she got a little fat, and he switched to a cigar.
Will that be your argument in court?
No.
I still want to make love to you. And I am not going to switch to a cigar.
If the passion is eroding even before we walk down the aisle...
My passion isn't eroding.
Promise?
Promise.
My parents had a perfect marriage. Right up until the moment my father left.
Their marriage wasn't perfect, Lindsay. They were just sheltering you from it. You know that.
I think I'm anxious to blame those cigars myself in this case. Because I don't want to believe that people just stopped loving each other.
We lived together for 2 years, from 1994 to 1996.
Miss Pope, during the course of your relationship, did the defendant ever express any feelings about African Americans?
Sometimes. He'd use derogatory names. The N-word.
All right. Occasionally, people will use derogatory terms about people of their own race affectionately, and not maliciously. Are you sure that wasn't what was going on?
No, I know what you're talking about. When Craig Armstrong calls someone a nigger, He means it in the way the word was originally intended.
Objection, foundation.
Her foundation is she lived with him.
It's also inflammatory
She
and
is more
prejudicial
than
and has
competent
nothing
to give
to do
testimony
with
as to the
case
defendant's state of
whatsoever.
mind.
All right. I'm allowing the testimony. Ms. Washington, you're free to cross-examine. Please sit.
When your ex-boyfriend spoke this way, was there a context?
He was usually unwinding at the end of the day. He'd talk about all the shiftless niggers he had to roust, or the welfare Jemimas with their litters of kids. He called them litters like dogs.
That's a lie.
Officer Armstrong, sit down.
Did Officer Armstrong, to your knowledge, ever make these kind of derogatory remarks about white people?
No, he did not.
So when Mr. Armstrong made these comments you said he made, how did you respond to them?
I didn't say anything.
You never said anything? You didn't say, please don't use those ugly words when referring to black people?
No.
So for 2 years, you lived with Mr. Armstrong making derogatory comments about African Americans, and you never said anything. If his comments were so offensive, why did you stay with him?
He wasn't abusive to me, and eventually I did leave him.
Did you report any of this to Officer Armstrong's superiors?
No.
But we should believe you now.
I'm telling the truth.
Or maybe you saw your ex-boyfriend on TV and thought you could really stick it to him one last time.
Objection.
Sustained.
Did the police come to you or did you go to them?
I went to them.
Why?
Because I think Craig might be quick to pull the trigger on a black person he happened on in a convenience store.
I specifically asked, did she have anything to say on the racial profiling?
I never said the stuff she said I did.
Why would she lie?
I don't know. Maybe that's the way she heard it, but I never said it like that.
Did you call black women Jemimas and their children litters of kids?
It wasn't like that.
Well, how was it like? How was it like?
Come on. You're a defense attorney, Rebecca. We deal with the same scum.
I do not think of human beings as scum. And if you do...
Hey, you ever been out there? It's a tough job. After a while, it's hard to sympathize with people who are smoking crack or boosting VCRs or shooting children.
Sympathize with black people.
You're gonna tell me when you see a news teaser for some awful crime, you don't say a silent prayer that it's not one of us? And when you see that it is, Rebecca, do you sympathize or are you disgusted?
Neither. I'm in pain. It hurts.
Look, it's these criminals that make us look bad. And that's why I sometimes blow off steam in the privacy of my own home.
Make us look bad to who? To white folks?
All folks. Look, if you want to be lumped in with those animals out there, that's fine. But
Animals?
Yes. Some people act like animals and they deserve the same amount of respect. That's all I was saying to Hillary. Nothing more.
Did you take one look at Will Bradley and think he was one of those animals?
It was a clean shoot, Rebecca.
Do you hear yourself? I don't know who you are anymore.
I'm somebody who wanted to get out of the neighborhood just as bad as you. Look at you. You're a lawyer. You made it. Well, so did I.
Yeah. And you returned one of those white cops we grew up with.
All right, look. If we can still plead this out, you have to let us try.
I would hardly consider a cigar the doom of my marriage.
Can you tell us what was?
Mainly, we stopped communicating. May sound like the old cliche, but we drifted apart. Eventually, the estrangement left us both feeling rather isolated. And then...
Then what?
Then I met somebody else. I fell in love.
And it was after you met this other woman?
We filed for divorce shortly after.
At some point during your estrangement, you began smoking cigars.
Yes, but that...
Thank you. Are you addicted to them?
Probably.
How many do you smoke a day?
6 or 7.
How's your professional life at the moment?
Is that what you're telling them?
I didn't tell her anything.
Please direct your responses to me. How's your professional life?
It's not good. I was laid off as a senior accountant 11 months ago. Now I'm employed as a junior accountant.
Less money?
Yes.
Mr. Pinkner, according to your wife, when you would argue over your smoking cigars, you would say you like the way they make you feel. Could you explain that?
Well, cigar means success. They're expensive. They stand for victory. You look at these magazines. Success.
You said something about flicking an ash.
Oh, yeah. When I flick an ash, it's like I dust off a problem. Makes me powerful. More expensive the cigar, the more important I am.
Why the cigar clubs, Mr. Pinkner?
I don't know. The exclusivity of it makes you feel like somebody. Sitting, talking with men. I liked it.
I'm still so confused. Where are you going with all this?
One more meeting. I just need to do a little research. Bobby, hi. If I could get you to sit in, that'd be great. Show of strength. The meeting's at 3. You won't have to do anything. Just back me up when necessary. I'll be back in an hour and a half. Lucy, could you straighten up the conference room?
Do you know where she's headed with this?
Not really. And I guess we'll find out.
Come on. You put reckless on the table, Helen.
That was before you made me try it. I'm not pleading out now.
Look, you know at worst this guy was overzealous. He is certainly...
Look, Eleanor, I put the offer out there. You said no. You can't have it both ways.
We have grounds on unfair surprise anyway. Why not just bank your conviction?
Sorry.
You've been hanging around Richard Bay too long.
Ouch.
Well, you got any ideas, Rebecca?
His juvie record.
Excuse me?
The victim. Craig said he had a long juvie record. It shouldn't be sealed anymore. Does the seal survive death?
I don't think so.
Let's go get him.
You want to put the victim on trial?
We just want to introduce his priors.
Why?
Our client made a judgment call, Your Honor. A judgment based on 9 years of experience in the field. Mr. Bradley has a pretty extensive juvenile criminal record, including being a suspect in a murder.
What are you saying? That your client knows one when he sees one?
Well, in essence, yes.
Oh, please, shoot away.
The kid was a suspected murderer. The jury should be allowed to hear that.
You know, this is absolutely ridiculous. The only relevancy goes to the defendant's state of mind, and he did not know the victim was a murder suspect when he opened fire.
He had opportunity to observe his demeanor.
Nice try, but forget it. The victim's priors did not come in.
Your Honor.
No chance. Any more witnesses?
No.
Closing arguments, 3:30.
So now what?
We argue the elements. You still have a shot. If the jury believed you, you're home.
Well, this kid was bad. He had 2 aggravated assaults and a murder charge, got kicked because of a bad search. Oh, my God, I knew the man this kid killed. Craig, it was Gavin Page. Remember, he lived on our street. He was this tall guy.
What?
You're close with Gavin Page. When was the last time you saw him? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, what?
This shooting wasn't a mistake, was it, Craig? This Bradley kid shot your friend, got kicked because of a bad search. You executed him.
Clean shoot.
You're a murderer.
Clean shoot.
The reason the store owner saw no gun, he had no gun. You planted it on him after the kid went down.
Clean shoot.
I grew up with a man. I loved him even.
Rebecca, you hadn't seen him for over 10 years.
But when you know somebody, you know somebody. I can't believe.
We just put our best faces on and we do the job. That's what they taught us in law school, remember? Legal ethics class, we just...
I'm not sure I can close.
Look, if you feel you're going to be too emotional about it, I suppose I can do it, but It should probably be you.
Why?
Because you're black. And in the wake of this racial profiling thing, we need a black attorney to stand up there and close. It'll help, Rebecca. Let's not kid ourselves. Our best chance at acquittal is you. That's what we're supposed to be going for, right? An acquittal.
Now, I have already given you way more time than this case deserves, and I'm at the point of instructing counsel to bring an action against you for abuse of process.
That's not going to happen, Mr. Stewart.
Do you really think I'm going to pay your client money? A broken marriage because her husband smoked cigars? Do I look like the idiot of the new millennium to you?
No, I see symptoms of intelligence, and that's why you will settle this case. You might think we have a lousy claim, Mr. Stewart, but we'll survive summary judgment, and here's why. It's foreseeable that cigar smoking breeds contempt between men and women. And when you promote institutions like cigar clubs, which serve to segregate husbands and wives, it's foreseeable that it could lead to some marital estrangement. When you publish magazines that seduce men with imagery of success and affluence that goes along with smoking a cohiba, it's foreseeable that some men will fall for it, especially men like Mr. Pinkner, who by his own testimony started smoking just because it made him feel good, made him feel commensurate with the luster of your magazine. Will that survive a judgment? Probably not. Will we survive summary judgment? Yes. And when we get to trial, you can be sure we will be playing the addiction card. Mr. Pinkner had no choice but to smoke these things once he became addicted. Do we like that word? Addicted. 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 And we certainly don't want any form asking that question, do we, Mr. Stewart? Because it still remains the dirty little secret of the cigar manufacturers. The attorneys general of every state have already targeted cigarette companies. You don't see characters on TV puffing Pall Malls anymore. But with cigars, they still remain untouched. They're still trendy, politically correct. And the idea that that could change, billions and billions of dollars, addicted, addicted, addicted. This law firm beat the tobacco companies once with cigarettes. I'm all set to take you on here. Cancer of the lip, tongue, throat, larynx, esophagus, pulmonary lung disease, coronary heart disease. All of these risks come into play in this case. Why? Because my client testified that her health concerns attributed to the arguments that led to estrangement. Fear of cancer is an issue. Were her fears reasonable? Question of fact. You people peddle carcinogens, toxic little cancer sticks with carbon monoxide, nicotine, hydrogen cyanide, and people still think it's cool. By the time this trial is over, I will make you seem so uncool, and I'll get the attention. You know why? Because I have a track record already of beating the tobacco companies. All the law journals are waiting to see who I take on next. It's you. So keep laughing. Make my day. It's you.
He saw what he thought was a gun. What was he supposed to do? Even the store owner was going after his own rifle. He thought he was about to be robbed. You heard my client's testimony. This was a mistake. He saw Will Bradley reach for his gun.
The victim never grabbed his gun. It was found inside his jacket. We also heard testimony from Mr. Armstrong's former girlfriend. She told us how this man would discriminate against some blacks, how he was prejudiced towards kids because of their color, their poverty. He walked into the store, made a judgment, and started shooting.
And there is no evidence to suggest that. None. And nobody in the department ever heard him say the things his ex-girlfriend says he said because he never said them.
What would be her motive to lie? A lot of trouble to go to just because of hurt feelings.
What would be Mr. Armstrong's motive to shoot? The Commonwealth has offered no motive whatsoever here. Why? Because this was an accident. This is a police officer sitting at that table. A good man who thought he was preventing a robbery. And let's ask ourselves, why did Will Bradley have that gun? Let's ask ourselves, if Craig Armstrong hadn't come in, what would have happened? Maybe the store owner would be dead. So easy for us to second guess. This happened in a second, and Craig Armstrong had to make a quick call.
And he just opened fire. That's the call he made. He shot a man 3 times. The call he made was murder. Now, do we just excuse that because he's a cop? That's your call.
$270,000.
What did you say?
Minus contingency and costs, you'll net out around 175 or so.
How? I don't understand. You all but assured me I had no case.
You didn't. But that's the thing about this business. The merits of the actual case sometimes have nothing to do with the outcome.
My God.
Congratulations.
Lindsay, can we sue her?
Who?
The woman he fell in love with, the other woman, she knew he was married when
Martha.
Alienation of affection, same cause of action.
I think you're all out of people to sue on this one. You need to move on now.
What am I gonna do? Just go home with $175,000?
He's gone, Martha. You have to move on.
Thank you.
Sure. Hey. You won.
Will the defendant please rise? Mr. Foreman, you've reached a unanimous verdict.
We have, Your Honor.
What say you?
In the matter of the Commonwealth versus Armstrong on the charge of murder 2, we find the defendant Craig Armstrong not guilty. On the charge of manslaughter, we find the defendant not guilty.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. This court is adjourned.
You did it. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Craig. You can go.
I can live with myself.
Well, that's the difference between us, I guess.
Case is over, week is over. Let's go home.
I'm ready.
You've got everybody stunned, Lindsay. How you manufactured that case got them to pay money. I know the fear of a trial scared them, but still, you sued a cigar company for breaking up a marriage.
Yeah.
You don't seem too thrilled for someone who just pulled a rabbit out of a hat.
You know what scares me, Bobby? A cigar really did break them up. They were a close couple. He lost his job, suffered some esteem problems, some depression. He bought a few of those silly cigar magazines and saw the beautiful people in expensive clothes puffing away, and he basically tried to escape to that world by smoking cigars and joining those clubs, and he suddenly was in this universe that excluded Martha, and they...
So you think the cigar company should really be held liable?
No. I'm thinking how fragile marriage is. Lose a job, suffer depression, seek escape. A loving couple, and they were loving. I saw them. I knew them.
house of cards.
I'm never gonna stop loving you.
How do you know?
I've only just begun to love you. This I know.
Lindsay, thank you so much for coming.
You want me to wait here?
No.
Well, so much for a better life awaits me in California, huh?
I don't know if I can help you, Dennis.
You're the only person I could think of.
As I told you over the phone, there's probably not
What you
a
said
lot
over
I
the
can come up
phone,
with, but
and
your
it sounded
lawyers
exactly
haven't
like
already
the other lawyers,
tried.
but I didn't do it.
Okay.
And my lawyer is now telling me to consider pleading out to murder too.
I admit, I don't know that much about your case, but they found her body in your car.
I was framed, Lindsay. I didn't even know that woman.
I'm also told they have letters from you to her.
Emails. We were in the same chat room, but I never met her in person.
Well, a week before the trial, I really don't think I can help you.
But you came.
Excuse me?
You came cross-country. Why would you do that if you don't think you can help?
I've been asking myself the same question. I guess because you sounded desperate.
I realize that we don't know each other very well. I don't even know if you're any good. Are you?
Yes.
Well, for whatever reason, I trust you. Now, could you just look at the file? Talk to my lawyer. I did not kill that woman. I never met that woman. I am an innocent man. And if I lose a trial, I am looking at the death penalty.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. She flies halfway across the world? She says she doesn't even know him that good.
They took an art class together last year.
And on this?
What can I say? She felt compelled to go. I said the same things to her that you're saying to me.
Is she going to try the case?
She's just meeting with his lawyer.
She flies halfway...
Jimmy?
Hey, there's not like an old boyfriend out there or something, is there? Look, I get paid to ask the hard questions.
She's just meeting with his lawyer. When she gets back, you can all grill her like you're grilling me.
Is he hiring you?
I'm not looking to take over. I'm just helping out a friend.
Well, it's not good. They found the body in the back of his car, the murder weapon buried in some rags in his garage, evidence of email correspondence.
He's claiming he was framed.
Yeah, well, all I can tell you is if he was framed, it was done with meticulous detail. I should hire whoever did it to organize things around here.
You think he's guilty?
I learned a long time ago to leave my personal opinions out of the mix. I would say the evidence leads me to believe he's guilty. But I do agree. It's difficult to reconcile the facts with my sense of the man.
Are these the files on the case?
No, that's an antitrust matter. As boring as they come. Here's Dennis's file here. I'm actually on my way into court this afternoon. I'm going to try and buy a little more time. He really went to town on her.
She was pretty.
Very.
Who's this?
That's Dennis's wife.
What's her take?
I don't know. Do I believe he could murder somebody? No. But if you were to ask me, could I believe my husband would have an affair, I would have said no to that as well. I guess my take would be, I'm still in a state of total confusion.
From what I understand, your husband claims it was just an email affair. There was no physical...
That's what he told me too, but they can prove he was at her house, Miss Dole.
I beg your pardon?
His prints were found in the house.
No, I was never there. Never.
Then how did your fingerprints...
I don't know!
Don't scream at me, Dennis.
They found my fingerprints on objects, things that can be moved.
Her eyeglasses, things personal to her, things you had to have handled.
Listen to me.
No, you listen. Don't be snapping at me like my questions are some kind of betrayal. We don't really know each other, Dennis. We took a class together. We talked to each other 2 nights a week over a 3-month period. I don't really know you at all. So I'll ask my questions, or I'll get right back on that plane.
I was never in that woman's house. I did not kill her.
Exactly why did you call me?
You said that your greatest strength as a lawyer was that you could read people. In depositions, on witness chairs, you said that you could look into them and see if they were truthful. Look into me, Lindsay. I know that my lawyer doesn't believe me, and maybe even my wife has doubts. I called you because I need somebody who... Look into me, Lindsay.
I'm a little shocked, actually.
I really won't take up much of your time.
Less of it than you'd hope, Miss Dole. Do you really expect me to cooperate with someone trying to help the man who murdered my wife?
I don't believe Dennis Mills committed the crime.
You don't. And so is this an altruistic visit? Or did he perhaps hire you?
He hired me, I won't lie, but
Very nice to have met you.
Mr. Kingman...
Just for my own education, how is it people like you manage to sleep at night? You accept money from murderers for the purpose of manufacturing reasonable doubt. What happens when you succeed? Do you then go out and celebrate with your client? Encouraging him to recommend you to his friends, so should they go out and kill, you stand ready and able with your services?
You don't know me, Mr. Kingman.
You are soliciting the widower of the victim. I know enough. Now, please get out.
Your Honor, this is just another delay. The people are...
Forgive me for not wanting to rush through a capital case. Let me remind the court, the people are seeking a death penalty here. They might want to execute my client on schedule. But before that, let's at least pause to be thorough. I doubt it would insult the process, Your Honor.
Mr. Jacobs, step up here.
You have come into my courtroom 6 times for the exclusive purpose of seeking a continuance. Every motion brought for the same reason, you not being ready. Not that there are new developments, not that the witnesses are unavailable, not that you're in ailing health, only that you're not ready. The last time, what did I tell you, Mr. Jacobs? If you don't remember, check the notice from the court which memorialized the proceeding. I ordered no further continuances. Was I too subtle, Mr. Jacobs?
No, Your Honor. But given the severity of the charges, I beg the court's indulgence.
Given the severity of the charges, you should have walked in here prepared. Like you should have done the time before last and the time before that.
Your Honor.
The court is through with indulging you, counsel. Motion for continuance denied. This trial begins on Thursday. If you so much as look at me with an expression that says, gee, I wish I had more time, I will hold you in contempt. Got it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Six continuances?
Look, you don't just show up and wing a murder case.
I understand, but not to be critical, Mr. Jacobs, but from what I saw, the file doesn't look terribly developed.
Please. I just got my ass chewed off by a rabid judge. I don't need it nibbled on by you.
I'm only asking whether...
If you would like to take this case over, be my guest. As you just heard, I don't have much time. And I don't think it's in Dennis Mills's best interest for you to be slowing me down.
May I ask just one more question? Is your antitrust case coming up for trial? How long have you known this guy?
Forever. He's been a friend of the family, and he has a reputation for being a great litigator.
Yes, well, he has a multi-million-dollar software antitrust trial slated for February, and something tells me that's where all of his focus is. He's looking at your case as simple that you did it. That's why he's pushing for murder, too. In my opinion, you need to switch attorneys.
Well, can you do it?
1 week? There's no way I could get up to speed, but I'm sure that there are others that...
I want you.
Dennis, there are plenty of criminal defense attorneys out here
You believe I'm innocent. I want you.
You don't know what I believe, so...
I can read people too, Lindsay. You know I didn't do this.
There is no way I could be ready to do this in a week. I'm sorry.
Well, couldn't you maybe, get somebody to help you?
I've so wanted to go to California.
Yes, Lucy, you've been saying that for the last 5 hours.
This isn't a vacation.
Can this guy afford all of us? Not that it's my worry. I'm not a partner.
You are my hero. I've always wanted to come here.
Lucy.
I've got 3 adjoining rooms. I've already turned it into kind of a command center.
Oh, this is nuts.
I know.
Wait, 3 rooms. Where do I sleep?
Well, I guess you figured you'd meet somebody.
Funny.
Come on. She was hit a total of 6 times, the fatal blow being the one on the temporal lobe. That's how she used to look. Victim's sister.
There's always a nun.
Lucy.
Quiet.
How is she relevant?
She isn't really, except to swear that there's no way her sister would ever hook up with anybody she met online. That's potentially exculpatory.
How'd they find the body?
Dennis's wife discovered it and called the police.
So we can forget any motion to suppress.
There's our judge. Pete Wilson, appointee, very right wing. Do not expect him to like any lawyer coming in from out of state. Also, do not interrupt him. Supposedly, he's got a major peeve on that. That's Dennis.
Guilty.
Lucy.
Quiet.
He says he never even met the victim.
But he doesn't deny emailing her.
My theory is somebody else online intercepted the correspondence, stole Dennis's ID, then planned the meet. After the murder, he sticks the body in Dennis's trunk, knowing that the internet trail would lead to Dennis.
How do you explain Dennis's prints at the scene?
I can't yet.
Okay, first thing, we got to try for a continuance.
That'll be tough.
New counsel, I should get it. Meanwhile, let's talk to the victim's sister, the nun Eleanor. Go see her. Lucy, we got to find out who else the woman emailed. I should meet with the client.
Henry Dokes, lead homicide detective, veteran, good cop, drinker.
Jimmy, try to talk to him. We should also see if there's any dirt. Gambling problem, maybe a little hooker habit on the side, whatever. Anything I can use. What do we have for our case?
Just Dennis, home alone at the time of death.
Where was his wife?
Giving a seminar in Mar Vista. She's a teacher.
Is she with us on this?
Yes, but the affair left her a little shaky.
Okay, talk to her again. Make sure we can count on her. Any character witnesses?
I'm running that down.
Okay, I guess we all have jobs to do. Can I talk to you for a sec? How well do you know this guy?
I told you, art class.
What'd you paint? Nudes? Were you the model or what?
What?
What's he have on you?
What do you mean, what's he have on me?
We flew 4 lawyers plus an assistant cross-country based on your conviction that the wrong guy is being railroaded for murder?
That's right.
Where's your evidence? You say yourself you don't know him that well. What's making you so sure he's not a murderer? What am I missing?
Sometimes when you meet people, you get a feel.
A feel?
Yes, a feel. I mean, maybe I can't explain how I know, but I just do. Bobby, sometimes you just know things about people. Dennis Mills is not capable of killing anybody. We've got an innocent man.
It is absolutely impossible. I have told the police this. Stacy would never, never meet up with a person she met in some internet chat room.
Sister, she did write those emails.
Yes. She had a wild side on the internet. I realize this. But there is a big difference between writing anonymous correspondence and meeting up with a stranger in person. My sister was not that big of a risk taker.
Which leads you to believe?
She was killed by a stranger. Or she was introduced to this Mr. Mills in some other fashion.
Would you testify to that?
I suppose.
You really don't think, after a long correspondence, she would agree to meet in person?
If she did, well, maybe she deserves to burn in hell then. In eternal flame.
Well, that's a lovely thought.
I don't deny writing the emails. What's the issue?
The issue is this isn't just evidence of correspondence. This is dark. It's sexual.
You get online and you can assume a different personality, a different persona. It's like play acting. But I'm not that person. That was just a game. I have never, ever hurt anybody.
And you never even met her?
No.
All right, I want you to listen to me very carefully. Can you do that, Dennis?
Please don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot.
Maybe not. But if you're innocent, then someone's playing you very successfully for a fool.
I don't like him.
Dennis?
I don't want him to be...
You asked me to help you. I brought him in from Boston.
I don't care!
Fine, then we'll all leave. I brought him in because he is your best last chance. You were looking at the death penalty. You said it yourself. If he can help you, I'd put up with what he has to say, even if he makes you feel like an idiot.
Go ahead.
For us to have any chance, you will need to take the stand. For me to be able to put you on the stand, I have to believe that you will give truthful testimony.
So if I did kill her, keep it to myself. Is that what you're saying?
On everything else, I have to know. I cannot be surprised. Do you hear me, Dennis? That means if you did ever meet her, if you did have an affair, if you did ever go to her house, I need to know. Were you having a relationship with that woman?
This was the relationship. I have never, ever met her in person.
All I'm saying is you got some serious rage going on.
If somebody framed you for murder, you'd be upset.
I'm telling you, it's the sister. That burn in hell crack.
Oh, come on, Eleanor. That's a George Vogelman thing.
A what?
You look at nuns now and see killers. You're a nun bigot.
All
Doesn't
right,
make
don't
any
start.
sense, Lindsay. You're the one who got attacked, not me.
Yeah, but I don't look at
Guys.
anybody in a habit and go murderer.
Well, I don't do that. I'm
All
telling
right.
you. The sister was weird, okay? I was there, you weren't.
I said all right. Did she say anything to help us?
As a matter of fact, yes. She said she didn't think Stacy would meet up with somebody who she met in a chat room.
That it?
Well, it's something. What'd you get?
I'm not criticizing
Well,
Eleanor.
no,
I'm just
you said,
analyzing.
is that
the
it?
case.
Like I failed.
All right.
Oh, and now you're going all right.
All right.
New evidence? What do you mean, new evidence?
Anything you didn't already give the DA, I don't care. Look, I'm just trying to justify a fee. If I can go back to my client with anything, it'll make it easier to collect. You get what I'm saying? Any other suspect you ran down. If I dig up a red herring, even a bogus one, I'll get to bank my retainer.
What do I look like, some rookie? Trying to justify a fee. You're in here trying to glean anything you can to put that bastard back on the streets. I'm not going to give you anything, Mr. Belluti. I don't give a rat's ass whether you get to bank your retainer.
We don't have to get aggressive here.
Oh, right. We're buddies. I don't like your little camaraderie, come on. I'm a police officer. You're a defense lawyer. We don't lump in well.
What, you want to make it like a big fight?
Yeah, counsel. You're in the business of freeing murderers. I'd be happy to make it into a big fight.
And pursuant to my client's right to a fair trial, the interests of justice certainly demand that his new lawyers be afforded time to properly get up to speed and prepare for trial. We wouldn't be looking for a big delay, Your Honor. I think we could be ready in 3 weeks even.
3 weeks?
Yes.
Mr. Donald, I don't know how you do things in Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, the courts may not have a problem continuing a case in perpetuity, but we're a little different in California, counsel. And when a case has already
Your
been...
Honor,
In Massachusetts, maybe a defendant, if he wants to keep delaying trial, he can just fire counsel and have his new lawyers beg the judge for time to get up to speed. But it was a long flight, wasn't it, Mr. Donald? I just asked you a question, Mr. Donald. Was it not a very long flight?
Yes, Your Honor, it was.
Yes. And when you got off that plane, you might perhaps have looked around, saw a palm tree or two, the Pacific Ocean, freeway gridlock. You should have known right then you were no longer in Massachusetts. This case is set for trial on Thursday. I will be here, Mr. Fox will be here, your client, Mr. Mills, will be here, and we will begin. Either you can join us, or you can go back to Massachusetts. Adjourned. Hold on, just a second.
Uh-oh. Come on, Bobby.
Are we not done, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Done. What the hell was that?
We're in L.A. Your instincts on the nun might be right. She has an assault and drug record.
You've got to be kidding.
As a teenager. It's something.
Yes, it is.
Why'd you move out here? People frame people for murders, then they get judges like this. It's a horrible, horrible state.
My wife couldn't take the winters back east.
Speaking of which, is she going to support you here?
Yes, why?
Well, she describes herself as being in a state of confusion over all this. And that's not exactly a ringing endorsement.
Karen knows I didn't do this. She'll say that.
Well, we don't have much time for her to get clear-headed. I'm off to meet with her now. Bobby, Jimmy, and Eleanor are running down everybody else they can locate who was in that chat room.
I think my other lawyer already did that.
I think he didn't. Listen. If we could get it to voluntary manslaughter, that's not an indication that I think you're guilty.
Then what is it?
An assessment of our case. With the realization in defeat, we are looking at a lethal injection.
If I am put to death, then I am put to death. But I certainly will not say that I committed a murder when I didn't. My kids may not get to grow up with their father, Lindsay, but they will get to grow up with at least the chance of believing in him. I won't take that away from them. We got to get out of this.
I promised him.
You tried to help, I know, and the best way we can help is to drop him. With no lawyer, this thing can't start on Thursday.
The judge won't go for that.
What's he gonna do, force the guy to stand trial without representation?
Well, this judge just might.
In which case, you guarantee a new trial.
We came out
Lindsay,
here.
I know you want to help him, but we have to face it. We've got nothing to mount a defense with. Add to that, this judge isn't gonna cut any favors for out-of-state lawyers. The best thing we can do is to get back on that plane.
We're fighters. We don't give up like this. We fight.
Yes, we do. But this is Dennis's fight. He's got a better chance with somebody else.
Is this about money?
You know it isn't. Anybody disagree? Now let's pack up. We'll bring a motion to withdraw in the morning and then go home.
Who do you think you're kidding? On what basis do you seek to withdraw?
Your Honor, before a trial, I'm not sure we need grounds.
4 days before, you do. I'm waiting.
We have fundamental differences with the defendant.
What differences?
That remains within work product.
You will stay on as counsel.
You can't force us to remain
I can
here.
absolutely force you, Mr. Donnell, and that's what I'm doing. This is another dilatory attempt, and my patience is wearing thin.
I'm not seeking a continuance. Mr. Mills can get another attorney.
The effect of which would compel me to postpone trial. You have an offer of second degree on the table, Mr. Donnell. The court suggests you give serious regard to it.
Is the court trying to coerce a plea?
The court is trying to convey to counsel it will not be manipulated by tactics.
I'm not doing that.
I've familiarized myself with you. Do you know what your brethren think about you in Massachusetts? They say if you were to go out to feed the pigs, you'd have to get somebody else to call them. I don't believe you're withdrawing for any other reason than to buy time, which you may believe is in your client's interest. Motion to withdraw as counsel denied. Now, go about your work.
It was a chat room. I never met anybody from it in person, I swear.
Did you ever correspond with Mrs. Kingman?
Mr. Donald, what's going on here? I swear.
I'm just trying to get a sense of
Look, if it ever gets out that I was in that chat room, my job could be in jeopardy. It was one of those erotic things.
I understand.
I swear, I never met a single person. Everybody used pseudonyms.
Mr. Letterman, take a breath. And the police never talked to you?
No. Why should they?
Can you tell me where you were on the night of May 12th?
Oh, my God. You're talking to me like I'm a suspect. Oh, my God.
Mr. Letterman.
My life is over.
Mr. Letterman, your life isn't over.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I understand you have reservations, but, Mrs. Mills, do you think your husband is capable of committing this crime?
No.
Well, if I ask you that on the stand, you can't take that beat before answering. You need to respond quickly and emphatically, otherwise I can't even put you up there.
But won't they ask me about his affair?
He claims there was none. You don't believe him on that?
Not necessarily, no. Look, you read those letters. What do you think?
I haven't known him for 15 years.
Well, I suddenly wonder maybe I haven't really known him either.
Those kinds of answers, we don't call you.
Oh, look, please do not tell me what to say.
I'm not telling you what to say. I just need to know what you will say.
I feel like I'm being pressured.
I'm the one under pressure, Mrs. Mills. We just got this case. We have to be prepared to try it in 3 days. We are under enormous pressure. And if you don't take that stand and categorically deny the possibility that your husband could have done this, then you're no good to him. Can you say that or not?
How dare you? It's just a simple question, ma'am.
Simple question. Where was I on the night my sister was murdered? Well, here's a simple response. Go to hell.
Nice talk for a nun.
One of the reasons I joined the convent was because I was a troubled teenager, yes. If that makes me a murder suspect in your mind...
I didn't accuse you of murder.
Why were you asking my whereabouts?
I'm just collecting information, that's all.
Well, you're not very good at it. I'm done talking to you.
I feel like Mannix.
Who?
Mannix. Didn't you ever watch that? He was a private eye. I had this crush on Peggy. Came on before Mission Impossible. You probably like Man from U.N.C.L.E.
I didn't order nobody.
We just want to talk to you, Mr. Brickman.
No.
I have a gun. That was the Mannix move.
Nice place.
What do you guys want? I didn't do nothing.
We came to talk to you about Stacy Kingman.
I didn't kill her.
That's kind of a funny response.
We didn't ask you if you killed her.
The police did. I told them.
The police talked to you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the email crap. But it's just letters, you know? I told them I just send this stuff. It means nothing. It's a hobby.
What do you write in your emails?
That I was gonna kill her and stuff. But, I mean, I write that to lots of girls.
That you're going to kill them?
Yeah. But they're all living, happy. I'm friends with some.
There's nothing about this man in the file, absolutely nothing.
We didn't know about it.
The police interviewed the guy.
They never brought him to the attention of the district attorney's office.
Oh, I'm sure you never heard of him.
I don't like your accusation.
Your Honor, this is obviously new and exculpatory evidence. We need time to explore it.
Denied.
The man emailed the victim threatening to kill her.
And as I understand it, he emailed hundreds of women.
But this woman ended up dead.
Look, I see an army of lawyers at your table. You can chase all this down.
That's crazy. Your Honor, we need more time.
There's been no unfair surprise here. The trial doesn't begin until Thursday. To me, that's enough time. Motion for a continuance denied. We'll start voir dire after lunch.
Bobby.
Does counsel have a thought he'd like to share with the court?
Is this typical of a California judge?
Let's look at the bright side. At least we got something now.
What did you find?
A guy who threatened to kill her.
Excuse me?
Mr. Kingman, hello.
You talked to him?
He shut me down.
Eleanor.
Mr. Kingman, my name is Eleanor Frutt. I'm one of the attorneys representing Dennis Mills.
Yes, he flew in from Boston.
Mr. Kingman, did you know your wife was corresponding with Anthony Brickman? Did you know the content of the email?
No.
Could it be possible?
What's going on here?
We were just discussing the lovely California weather. What's it to you?
I don't want you harassing government witnesses. Mr. Kingman, please.
Hold on, are you instructing this witness not to speak to me?
What's going on?
He's instructing witnesses not to cooperate.
I am shielding a witness from harassment.
You have no idea what I was saying to him.
Well, I know you weren't discussing the weather, counsel.
You can't tell a witness not to talk to us, Mr. Fox.
I can tell a witness to speak at his own peril, Mr. Donald. You think I didn't check you people out? Plan B? Think that secret was going to stay back in Boston? I know all about the disgusting strategies you people employ.
Hey.
You're the one concealing evidence.
I didn't know about that man.
Yeah, right.
Mr. Donald, let me give you a piece of advice. From a co-member of the bar. You pull the crap in this court that you regularly pull in Boston, and you will be doing more time than Mr. Mills.
Let me give you a tip. Neither you nor that fat-ass Orange County alumnus wearing the robe scare me.
Okay, Bobby.
Don't even bother. It's not worth it.
All right, Lindsay, Eleanor, you take voir dire. Jimmy, you and I should go back to see Brickman. I love L.A.
Suspended twice. Once in 1992 and again in 96.
Both for drinking?
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Dokes, the detective in charge of the investigation. You smell anything on his breath when you met him?
Just venom.
Divorced in 95. Probably related to his drinking.
Jimmy, ask a few questions down at the courthouse. The clerks know everything.
Oh, I'm sure they'll cooperate. Everyone out here is so helpful.
Just ask around. Lead detective anything we can get on him. Lucy, why are you wearing a bathing suit?
Oh, I was coming to catch a little pool time.
Forget it.
Bobby, I did not come to California to be cooped up in this room.
Lucy, I told you this is not a vacation.
We're
Going to
already,
trial.
and if
We're
I'm
not out
done,
here for
I'm
you
here
to
to
work
work on
on
my
your
tan.
tan. Keep checking on the detective and the nun.
Have you read about this case at all, Mrs. Reynolds?
Maybe a little, not much.
Can you tell me what you know about it?
Just that this Mills fellow is accused of killing the woman.
Do you think you can be impartial?
All things considered.
What do you mean, all things considered?
Well, when a man bludgeons somebody to death and sticks her in a car trunk, all things considered, I can be as neutral as the next person.
Remove for cause.
Denied.
She basically just said she's prejudged Dennis Mills guilty.
No, she didn't. She said if a man bludgeoned and stuffed. She didn't say she necessarily believed it was your client. You want to use one of your peremptories? Fine. But the court has no problem with her.
Defense excuses juror number 4.
That went well.
How far'd you get?
7. The judge isn't making it easy.
What a surprise.
Counsel. I understand you have some questions.
I'm just doing a little background on all the state witnesses.
Well, maybe I could do some background checks of my own.
That a threat, detective?
If you did your homework, you'd know I'm in AA and I have been for 6 months. You bottom-feeding grime. That's what you people are.
Hey, you declared this a fight.
Get out of my face, pal.
No, now I am officially in your face, detective. You want it nasty? Let's make it nasty.
You want to investigate me? I have got a whole department to investigate you.
You do that. But you don't have any power in that room. I do. And I can't wait to be calling you to the stand.
Do I look scared?
You're too stupid to be scared.
All right. We're done here. Everybody's just so nice here.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, we were just mingling with another friendly member of your Sunshine State.
Look, I'm adding a witness to our list. Warren Rydell, photographer.
Who's he?
He will introduce and authenticate this picture. We'll probably be calling him up first.
Oh, gee.
What?
Just a picture of our client standing with the victim, the woman he never met in person.
It's some kind of trick.
That picture is real. It's not a trick, and it's evidence that you met her.
No! Look, this is a museum or something. Now, maybe I was there when she was there, but we never met.
She just happened to be there, standing 2 feet away?
Somebody is... Oh, God.
What?
I told her I was going to this opening.
Stacy Kingman?
Yes. Now, maybe she must have gone there to see what I looked like.
You never talked to her?
No.
Because, Dennis, if you did, maybe you held her glasses for a second. That's how your prints got into her house. Think about it. Maybe you did talk to her.
I didn't. And you no longer think I'm innocent.
I do.
Then why'd you ask me to lie?
I am not asking you
You
to lie.
spoon-fed me a lie. Now, why would you do that?
Stop raising your voice!
Stop!
God! I'm leaving.
Please don't. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Give me a minute.
I have been here for 6 months. And every time they bring me food, every time a person walks by, they look in here And they just assume me to be a killer. Even when my wife visits, I could see the doubt in her eyes. I can't take it anymore. I'm starting to make... Stacy must have wanted to come check me out at the museum, but we never met. We never spoke.
It doesn't look good. I'm gonna ask you to consider the plea one more time.
Okay. I didn't trust Jacobs, but I do you. You tell me to take manslaughter, I'll take it. Tell me. Whatever you say.
Don't take it.
We try the case. Death penalty on the line. Try the case.
Try the case.
How the hell could you say that?
It's all circumstantial. We can make reasonable...
Lindsay, he said he never met the victim. Now they have a photograph of the two of them together.
That was a coincidence. They were both attending...
A coincidence?
Or she went to check him out, but they never met.
Come on, Lindsay. This guy is dead in the water.
He was open to taking manslaughter.
He was browbeaten into considering
I don't
manslaughter.
care. Any way he gets there, he should be jumping at it.
Don't be jumping on me.
It's practically malpractice.
I said don't be jumping on me.
All right, all right.
Would everybody just calm down?
72 hours. That's how much time we have left. If we lose, he gets death. Death by lethal injection. They do that here. Tell me what the hell we have to convince the jury of reasonable doubt.
He didn't do it, I know.
That isn't enough.
Yes, it is. We get people off.
With evidence.
He is innocent! He's innocent.
All right. Look. We all got on a plane and came out here. It wasn't to get pushed around by some judge. It wasn't to get spat on by a cocky detective. And it wasn't to quit. Lindsay's right. We're fighters. We flew across country to fight for Dennis Mills. So that's what we do. 72 hours from now, the gloves come off, and we do what we do. That judge, that DA, time for them to get a taste of us.
Next on the practice. The dead body of someone you talked about being lifeless ended up in your trunk.
And I am telling you that somebody else put her there.
I've been sitting in that chair for 20 years. I've bested F. Lee Bailey, Johnny Cochran. I think I can handle Jimmy the Grunt.
Let's go. We're walking out. What? Just do it. Let's go.
If you leave this room, I will hold all four of you in contempt.
If we're gonna stay in this room, then you will deal with us.
Previously, on the practice, they found her body in your car.
I did not kill that woman. I never met that woman.
You really expect me to cooperate with someone trying to help the man who murdered my wife?
You don't know me, Mr. Kingman.
You are soliciting the widower of the victim.
Won't they ask me about his affair?
He claims there was none. You don't believe him on that?
Not necessarily, no.
Mr. Donald, I don't know how you do things in Massachusetts, but we're a little different in California. And when a case has already
Your
been...
Honor,
This case is set for trial on Thursday. Either you can join us, or you can go back to Massachusetts.
You think I didn't check you people out? Plan B, you pull the crap in this court that you regularly pull in Boston, and you will be doing more time than Mr. Mills.
It's just a simple question, ma'am.
Simple question. Where was I on the night my sister was murdered? Well, here's the simple response. Go to hell.
I told him I just send this stuff. It means nothing.
What do you write in your emails?
That I was gonna kill her and stuff.
I'm just doing a little background on all the state witnesses.
Well, maybe I could do some background checks of my own.
Is that a threat, Detective?
If you did your homework, you'd know I'm in AA and I have been for 6 months, you bottom-feeding grime.
Oh, gee.
What?
Just a picture of our client standing with the victim, the woman he never met in person.
That picture is real. It's not a trick, and it's evidence that you met her.
No!
It's the glasses. You can't remember anybody handing you eyeglasses or...
You've been asking me that for 3 days, Lindsay.
The problem is the jury will be asking it. And if we can't account for how your fingerprints ended up in that house...
You don't think I'd love to account for it?
Maybe a woman spilled her purse. Maybe you helped pick up the contents, or someone left glasses on your desk.
All possible, but we're going back almost a year. If it happened, I just don't remember it.
Well, at least he's honest.
He's also dead. We can explain away the body in his car trunk, maybe. Even that's a long shot. But those glasses were found in a locked desk.
I say we go with Kingman, the husband.
We can't accuse the widower. We'll be monsters.
There's rumors he was having some affairs.
Old rumors which we can't confirm.
He could have easily discovered the emails, traced them to Dennis.
He has an alibi. How many times?
Maybe he hired somebody.
It's too risky to go with that. If we fall on our face...
Is anybody here pretending we're not desperate? The trial starts in 10 hours. We got nothing. If our guy didn't do it, which is what we all want to believe, the most likely candidate is the husband. I say we go with Plan B.
You just love Plan B.
It's
Every
our only
time you
option.
get a
It's
chance,
not
you
that
go
I
with
like-
Plan B.
Do you have any idea what the judge will do to us if we accuse the widower?
Lindsay, look at that board. Body, murder weapon, fingerprints. How does our client look to you?
Guilty.
That's how he looks to the world. Maybe because he is. And if he's not, the next best choice is the husband. Plan B. No question.
In the Adelstein file under prior bad acts, there's a memorandum, a list of cases which I need you to run through Westlaw and fax me anything you get.
You want me to draft the motion?
No, just the research. We'll wing the motion at the trial. And Rebecca, we need it today.
All right, listen up. I'll open, which will be short. I don't want to tip our strategy. Eleanor, the photographer's up first. He's yours. Next comes a detective. Jimmy?
I'm ready.
He's the key. His reputation for being lazy, you have to play that up, but you can't look like you've got a grudge.
I'm gonna be all sweet right up until I kill him.
Bobby, you've got Brickman, the school teacher if we need him, and Dennis. You'll also close. Eleanor, you've got the nun on cross if they call her. You'll also take the pathologist. I've got Dennis's wife. What have we left out?
The judge.
Right. We do not antagonize him. We do not interrupt him.
Don't worry.
Okay, again, soft Plan B. Everything we do in that room is to set up reasonable doubt, period. We're not going in to convict Kingman. We just need to preserve the question. It's all about setting up Bobby's closing. Nobody pushes. We stay contained. If there's a disagreement in the room, I make the call. I'm first chair. Scream at me in the corridor if you want. But in the room, don't argue. Any questions?
Can I go to the beach?
No. You're the 13th juror. I want you keeping score.
Okay, let's pack up.
One more thing. I know you all flew out here to support me, and I'm grateful. But he is innocent. I realize you may not necessarily believe that, but I know it. And I need you to trust that I know it. Let's go.
With this hammer, he repeatedly struck her in the head, brutally killing her. He then stuffed her body in the trunk of his car and buried this weapon in his garage. We will show you email correspondence between the victim and the defendant. Correspondence which is sexual and even violent. And we will introduce evidence that establishes the defendant's presence in the victim's home. Now, did anyone actually see Dennis Mills swing this hammer? Only Stacy Kingman. But she didn't live to tell you about it.
There's a reason the district attorney put these posters up here for you to see. A reason he waves the murder weapon in front of your faces. He wants you to be horrified. He wants your emotion. He needs it. Why? Because he can't get a conviction on the facts alone. Yes, Dennis Mills had a relationship with Stacy Kingman on the internet. They had a sexual Walter Mitty-esque affair, communicating by email, but they never met. Somebody discovered this email correspondence and seized upon it as an opportunity to kill Stacy Kingman and frame Dennis Mills. Somebody else swung that hammer, put the body in my client's trunk, hid the weapon in his garage. I'm not going to tell you to look away from these pictures. They are horrifying. I won't pretend this thing wasn't used to bash in a woman's skull. It was. But not by Dennis Mills. Dennis Mills has been framed for a crime he didn't commit.
As you can see, they're right next to each other.
Mr. Rydell, why did you take this picture?
I was hired by the museum, which I frequently am, to cover various exhibit openings. I take stills for publicity or sometimes for their own catalogs.
Could you tell the court when the picture was taken?
May 10th of 1999.
For the record, that would be 2 days before Mrs. Kingman's death?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. That's all I have.
Mr. Rydell, Mr. Mills appears to be standing 2 feet in front of Mrs. Kingman here. Would that be a fair assessment?
I believe it would.
So they're not really standing side by side, are they?
Not in that photo, no.
Do you have any photographs where they are standing side by side?
No.
So they're not really next to each other, as you testified?
They're close to each other.
Mr. Rydell, you never saw my client and Mrs. Kingman actually speak to each other, did you?
Did I see them speak to each other?
Yes, did you see them talk to each other?
I don't think so. If I did, I don't remember.
So, it is entirely possible that Mr. Mills and Mrs. Kingman were simply 2 patrons at the same art opening who at one time were standing proximately close to one another. Isn't that possible?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. That's all I have.
You may step down. Mr. Fox.
We'll call Stephen Mack, Your Honor.
Objection. This witness is not listed.
Well, he's not really a witness, Your Honor. I'm calling him simply to read the email correspondence into evidence.
Objection.
Overruled.
Sidebar, Your Honor?
Denied.
You're denying a sidebar?
Yes, I am. Step up, Mr. Mack.
The defense brings at this time a motion in limine seeking to suppress the email correspondence.
That's a pre-trial motion, counsel. We're in trial, or had that escaped you?
We're raising it again at trial.
Denied.
Sidebar.
Denied. Go and rejoin your group.
Let's go. We're walking out. What? Just do it. Let's go.
Where do you think you're going?
Back to Massachusetts, Your Honor.
If you leave this room, I will hold all 4 of you in contempt.
If we're gonna stay in this room, then you will deal with us. Now, either you give me a sidebar right now, adjourn to chambers, or we'll take the jail cell, in which case you'll have to start this trial all over again.
Members of the jury, we will take a 5-minute recess.
I don't mean to show disrespect, but we cannot tolerate you disrespecting us. We plan to renew our motion in limine concerning those letters.
This should have been pre-trial.
Attorney Jacobs was derelict in his preparation for this case. I would think you could take judicial notice of that. He didn't file any motions to suppress. His failure to try to limit the admissibility of these letters is gross malpractice.
I assure you he wouldn't have prevailed.
We would like to be heard on the matter, and we would like additional time to prepare. Otherwise, we will file an interlocutory appeal and get the time that way.
Mr. Fox, call your next witness. Tomorrow morning, before we bring in the jury, I will hear the defendant's motion to suppress the email. Let's go. Counsel, one more stunt like that, I will jail you, and the others will continue without you.
I thought you said don't aggravate the guy.
We can't let him push us around either. Dokes is up next. You ready, Jimmy?
I'm ready. Why does everybody keep asking if I'm ready?
Well, we'd sort of like to know.
I need to get air.
He's not ready.
Is he okay?
He's fine. He's best when he's nervous.
He better be fine. This is their key witness.
You're looking a little ashen, counsel.
You worrying about me? You're the one getting in that chair.
You'd be smart to get up and down as fast as you can, you fat fart. I've been sitting in that chair for 20 years. I've bested F. Lee Bailey, Johnny Cochran. I think I can handle Jimmy the Grunt. I told you I'd check you out. You're a hack.
You don't think I'll get you? I'll get you.
Whatever you say, Jimbo.
We found the body inside the trunk.
Were you able to identify her?
Her purse and identification were also in the trunk. We notified her husband, brought him to the scene where he identified the victim as his wife.
And what happened next?
We searched the premises of the defendant, which turned up a hammer wrapped in plastic that was later determined to be the weapon used to murder Mrs. Kingman. We subsequently searched the victim's house, dusting for fingerprints.
And what did you find, Detective?
We lifted 3 prints off a lens of Mrs. Kingman's eyeglasses that belonged to the defendant, Dennis Mills.
And where did you find those eyeglasses?
Inside of Mrs. Kingman's desk. We also found in the desk a manila envelope containing printed emails to the victim from an alias that was later identified to be the defendant.
Thank you, sir. Reserve the right to recall.
Good afternoon, Detective. My name is James Berluti. We've actually met. How are you today, sir?
Fine.
You said you searched my client's premises. Why did you do that?
Because we found a dead body in his car.
I see. Did you consider maybe somebody else put it there?
We ruled out the possibility.
Does that mean you considered it or that you didn't?
We considered it and ruled it out.
Why?
Because the body was in his car.
You didn't take him to the police station for questioning. You just arrested him right there on the spot.
Yes.
Then found the hammer, then the eyeglasses.
Correct.
Open and shut, right, Detective?
Objection.
Sustained.
After you found the hammer, you said in front of various officers, "We got him." Did you not say that?
I was referring to the fact that we had a suspect in custody.
Oh, you meant in custody.
Yes.
But Dennis Mills was already in custody before you went into the garage. Then you come out with a hammer and an evidence bag saying, "We got him." Saying it to the officers who already had my client in custody. Why would you tell the officers who hadn't my client in custody that you now had him in custody? Is it possible you said it meaning you got the guy nailed? Something like that.
I could have been saying it in that context. I really don't remember.
You have a reputation at your department for being a little lazy, don't you, Detective?
You want to compare reputations, counsel?
Objection.
Sustained. We're not going to get into reputations.
This case was a snap, wasn't it, Detective? You didn't even look into the idea of other suspects.
We investigated this case fully, Mr. Berluti.
You investigated it fully. This chat room that my client and the victim had been in. How many other people were in it?
Many.
Many. Over 20. Isn't that right, Detective?
I believe so.
You talked to all of them?
Well, we weren't able to find them all. Most use aliases.
Of the people you did find, run checks on where they all were the evening of May 12th? You didn't do that, did you, Detective?
Well, some of them we quickly eliminated as suspects.
Isn't it true Dennis Mills is the only guy you put in your scopes?
No, that is not true.
There were other people you bothered to consider?
Yes.
Could I have their names? The other suspects, could you give us their names, please?
Your client was the only one we focused on as a viable suspect once...
No other suspects considered besides Dennis Mills. Would that be your testimony, Detective?
Well, we considered others, but we concluded that your client was the only viable suspect.
I see. Could I have the names of those other people you considered?
Objection. Badgering.
Overruled. Answer the question, Detective.
The only person the department seriously considered was your client.
I see. What about Anthony Brickman, a man also in the chat room? Did you know he also emailed the victim?
Yes.
You have knowledge in one of those emails, he threatened to kill Stacy Kingman.
Well, that man routinely threatened...
It was a yes or no question, Detective. Do you have knowledge that Anthony Brickman emailed Stacy Kingman threatening to kill her? Yes or no?
Yes.
Did you tell District Attorney Fox about Anthony Brickman?
No.
You didn't? You've been a detective, what, 21 years?
27.
27. As an experienced detective of so many years, you knew if you turned what you knew about Anthony Brickman over to the DA, he would be obligated by law to tell us about him. Is that why you didn't tell the district attorney?
No, it is not.
The truth is, Detective, in your mind, you got the right guy in Dennis Mills, and you didn't bother to investigate anybody else.
Our investigation, all of it, pointed to your client.
But your investigation can't rule out the possibility somebody framed Dennis Mills. Can it, Detective? That body could have been put in his car. The hammer could have been placed in his garage, and the glasses with his prints could have been planted in the house. All of that is possible, isn't it, Detective?
Well, how did his prints get on the glasses?
I don't know. Would have been nice if you investigated.
Objection.
Sustained.
You're a drinker, aren't you, Detective Dokes?
Objection.
If this man's faculties were compromised or impaired at the time...
Objection.
Sustained.
My client's looking at a death penalty based on the shoddy work of a lazy drunk. I have...
Objection. Sustained. That's enough, Mr. Bazzuti.
It's Berluti. I think I'm all done with the detective.
Research from Rebecca.
Just in time. Anything good?
California case is on point.
If we can keep those letters
You
out.
were so amazing. What time's the motion?
9 a.m.
You see the way I had him trapped? He had nowhere to go.
You were great.
Listen to you all. You're on the moon about the prospect of getting a man off who you don't even believe is innocent.
You don't know what we believe, Mr. Kingman.
Berluti, I'll be watching every step you take, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you do that and go...
Why,
Leave it alone,
Jimmy.
Get your ass handed to
Leave
you by
it
a fat
alone.
fart.
Come on, Jimmy. We're back in.
The idea that my sister was wild or associating freely with a bad element, that's simply not possible.
But like Mr. Berluti said, she was in that erotic chat room.
I still can't believe that's even possible, to be honest. But if she was, it was maybe out of curiosity or boredom. She was not a thrill seeker and would not be running around keeping bad company.
She went to the museum to check my client out.
That's what you say. I'll bet she mentioned she was going and he went to check her out.
So I would gather from your testimony, sister, that you would deem it not just possible, even likely, that Stacy and Dennis Mills never, in fact, arranged to meet?
Well, I can't believe she would go off and meet up with some stranger from the internet. No, I can't.
So far, it's going better than expected. If we can keep the email letters from being admitted, then our strategy will change. We won't be accusing the husband.
Okay. Why?
Because pointing the finger at the widower is very risky. We could completely alienate the jury. And without that email, the prosecution's case isn't that great. We'd have no reason to take such a risk.
So what you're telling me now, we have a chance.
Long way to go, but we are definitely in the fight. Okay, Karen, back to you. Can I put you on the stand?
Yes.
After they rest, we'll call one witness before you, and then you're on. Your rage flashes I've had the privilege of witnessing,
None of that on the stand.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta get back to work.
Lindsay, I don't know how to thank you.
Thank me when you walk out of this courthouse.
It's evidence of his character. It's prejudicial.
The content of these emails is directly probative to Dennis Mills's guilt. There are some that go to sexual sadism.
They do not go to the issue of guilt or innocence.
They certainly go to a predisposition.
That isn't admissible. It's evidence which is being offered to show that the defendant is more likely to have committed the alleged crime. That is flat out inadmissible under the California Code of Evidence. You have the case law.
It seems to me the letters do more than suggest bad character.
That's the main thing they do, and... I'm sorry, Your Honor, you were saying?
They are relevant to much more than character. They go to state of mind, which to me goes to motive. Mr. Fox, I'll give you 5 emails. Pick which ones you want to enter, but I won't let you load up trying to bury the defendant with volume.
With all due respect, Your Honor, if one of them is admissible, they all should be.
Then maybe I should exclude them all.
5 is fine.
I must reiterate, these emails do not speak to whether my client committed the crime.
Then why are you so bothered?
Because they... I thought you were finished. I really did. I am bothered because the graphic nature of some of these emails may cause the jury to believe that Dennis Mills is deviant and therefore more likely to have committed murder. That's exactly why these evidentiary rules exist, to prevent this kind of prejudicial influence.
Well, I happen to believe the letters do have probative value. They're bound up with motive and therefore admissible. To prevent prejudice, I am limiting the prosecution to 5. We are adjourned, and now I am finished. 5 minutes, we'll bring the jury in.
5 is better than 60. At least they can't be reading this stuff for 3 days.
It should have all been excluded.
He's calling Kingman to read him.
What?
Kingman found him. Chain of custody.
Great.
Should we plan B him now?
Not on the heels of reading those letters. We'll recall him later, and then...
What is this? You subpoena me. What, are you putting me up there to say I whacked that lady?
That's not why I'm calling you, Anthony. I'm putting you up as a hacker expert.
An expert?
I want you to testify how you intercept email. That's all.
How do I know you won't, like, Plan B me? It's the thing about the net, Mr. Donnell. Local news is national news. I got online, pulled up some articles on you guys. The client cuts off a head. The big lady here dates him. You Plan B, the headless girl's brother. Got sued for it.
I don't intend to Plan B you, Anthony. I just want your computer expertise.
Today I dreamed we were angry. I was driving myself into you, and it hurt you. But pain became pleasure, and I kept pushing and pushing until you appeared lifeless. And I continue to make love to you. You lie there still, cold even, and I continue to push myself deep inside you. I tear your skin away. It's not enough to be together. I want to be in you, and I rip the skin, and I feel your warm blood on my skin. It brings me a toy. Excuse me. It brings me joy.
For whatever reason, hearing them read out loud...
Well, at least he only put in 3.
He's saving 2.
For what?
For you. However well you do in your testimony, Fox will have you read them on cross, so it'll be your last impression with the jury.
You okay? I hadn't read them all. I hadn't read the ones I just heard.
I know you almost think I'm sick. Can I explain?
Oh, you're gonna have to explain, Dennis.
To 12 people in a box.
First, let's just get through Brickman.
There's no such thing as privacy on the net. You may think you're sending a private email, but even a kitty hacker could gain access.
So say if Mr. Mills were sending an email to Stacy Kingman, and only Stacy Kingman, it's possible that somebody else could access it, read it.
Objection. This witness has no foundation to give expert testimony.
I specifically called him because he is a typical layperson computer hacker for the purpose of showing how easy it is to intercept email.
The objection is overruled.
Mr. Brigman, the emails my client sent to Mrs. Kingman, you ever see them?
Yes. I was in the same chat room, and I was typically riveted by your client's contributions. I hacked into his email a lot. It's publishable, ask me.
You accessed his email a lot?
The man can write. It's very arousing.
Thank you. Oh, one other thing. You threatened to kill Stacy Kingman, didn't you?
You said you weren't going to get into that.
I don't mean to attack you, but the police did question you with respect to this threat, didn't they?
I threatened to kill lots of women. By way of introduction. You'd be surprised how many write back.
Did the police question you?
Yes, I had an alibi. I was at a naked nude bar with 3 buddies. I told this to Detective Dokes.
And he accepted your word?
Truth be told, I think he was there, too.
Mr. Brickman, this is not a forum for you to entertain. Is there anything else, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing.
Defense calls Dennis Mills.
It was an anonymous form of expression. I was told once, a diary, when people write in them, they want it read on some unconscious level.
And when you would write these emails?
It was, I guess, more thrilling to know it was being read by somebody.
Okay. But Dennis, some of the stuff you wrote...
Very dark. Yeah, I'll own that. Many people like pornography, and some get more aroused when it's dangerous, even violent. I don't deny being put in that category. The emails, the chat room, it was kind of a interactive, pornographic thing. But I have never, ever acted out on I never even met Stacy Kingman, and I certainly didn't kill her.
But you do admit these writings of yours...
But that's all it was, Mr. Donnell, writing.
Fine. But a dead body of someone you talked about being lifeless ended up in your trunk.
And I'm telling you that somebody else put her there. Somebody is trying to set me up to take a fall for a crime I didn't commit.
You claim you were home alone the evening that Mrs. Kingman was murdered.
Yes.
Never heard anybody break into your garage, break into your car, dump off a dead body?
No.
Any sign of a break-in, either with your car or the garage?
They were both unlocked.
The car trunk was unlocked?
No.
Could you read this email for the court, please?
Tonight, I see you... I didn't write this.
Mr. Mills, you've already admitted to writing.
I didn't write this one.
Would you read it, please?
No, I didn't write it.
Your Honor...
I never saw this one. I didn't write it.
What's going on? This is in the packet already stipulated to by the defense as being written by the defendant.
I never saw this one. I didn't write it.
Sidebar.
Chain of custody has been stipulated to. It was in the victim's desk.
My client didn't review all the emails, and his former attorney who agreed to the stipulation, I'd be surprised if he read any.
I'll allow it.
Your Honor, he shouldn't
You're
have...
free to argue he didn't write it, Mr. Donnell. Step back. The jury is advised, despite the defense stipulation, that Mr. Mills denies authorship. We're covered.
Appealed.
So noted. Take your seat.
Tonight, I see you beneath me. Your eyes are vacant. I see your face in death, and I see my hands. The hands that took you, the hands that delivered you to God. I never wrote that. Never wrote that.
I don't see any other option. We got to go back to the husband, plan B.
At this point, it will look so desperate. I mean, all we'll accomplish, the jury will want to convict us along with Dennis.
Well, Lindsay, any ideas? We're all listening.
He didn't write that email, and I thought he denied it pretty persuasively. I mean, didn't you, Lucy? Go to the beach.
We've done everything we can, Lindsay.
I know. I think I always believed if you had an innocent client and you fought your hardest, you'd win. That's how it should work.
Let me take a shot at the husband.
Do you think it'll work?
No. This case is still circumstantial, but the impact of those letters was very damaging. Our plan is to put you, Karen, up first. Then we'll call Kingman and ambush him as best we can.
He has an alibi, I thought.
He does, but we'll try to suggest he hired somebody to kill her, which personally, I think he did. I think he's the guy.
But we have no proof.
No. Then we'll recall you, Dennis. And try to make your last impression with the jury something other than... Then we'll rest. And hope for the best. Anything can happen. Their case is circumstantial.
There must be something you can do, Miss Dole. Can't you think of anything?
I want you watching the faces of the jurors. If it looks like I'm tanking, let me know. I'll cut my losses. When you spoke to the husband, did he seem sympathetic?
Very.
Great.
Ready?
No? Does it matter?
You don't look so cocky today, Jimbo.
Hey, we can always call you again.
Let's go.
It is inconceivable that my husband could have committed this crime.
You feel pretty sure about that?
I have known him for 12 years. I have never known him to have any capacity for violence. He is a gentle person.
You read the things he wrote to Stacy Kingman about wanting to make love to her. Did you know your husband was writing those things to another woman?
No.
He kept the relationship secret from you?
Yes. But
So you can't really sit in that chair and lay claim to knowing everything about him, can you?
I know he's not a murderer.
Well, at the time the police first questioned you, you weren't even sure about that, though, were you?
I was in shock when I first spoke to the police.
At that point, you weren't sure, were you? Did you know your husband to be capable of writing the things he wrote in these emails, Mrs. Mills? When first confronted with those emails, did you not say, "That is not my husband"? Didn't you say that, Mrs. Mills?
Yes.
And here you sit, saying you know him. Could you read this for the court, please?
I shouldn't have to.
Your Honor.
Please read it, Mrs. Mills.
I find myself thinking of you more and more. I feel it's becoming an obsession. An obsession I must extinguish. It's time for it all to be extinguished.
Thank you, Mrs. Mills. That's all I have.
Ms. Dole, redirect.
Ms. Dole?
It's you. Excuse me? May I see your glasses, please? That's how Dennis's prints got on the victim's glasses. That's why he doesn't remember. What are you talking about? One night you probably said, "Honey, hand me my glasses," which he did. When he was really picking up Stacy Kingman's glasses.
What the hell is this?
Latitude, Your Honor. The woman Zachary Kingman was having the affair with, maybe is having an affair with, is you. Have you lost your mind? Stacy's sister couldn't imagine Stacy getting involved with an email relationship. She never did she, Karen? It was Zachary Kingman exchanging those emails with your husband, pretending to be Stacy. This is ridiculous. You discovered your husband's predilection for chat room erotica and decided to use it, didn't you, Karen? Zachary Kingman got in that same chat room pretending to be Stacy for the purpose of setting up this perfect murder, which gets rid of both your spouses.
Objection.
That's
You're going
crazy.
to ask the witness a question or spin wild stories.
Here's my question, Mrs. Mills, and I remind you, you're under oath. Are you now, or did you ever have an affair with Zachary Kingman? I asked you a question, Mrs. Mills. Are you now, or did you ever have an affair with Zachary Kingman?
Answer the question, Mrs. Mills.
I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
This is preposterous.
Mr. Kingman, take your seat.
You and Zachary Kingman conspired to kill his wife and frame your husband, didn't you?
I refuse to answer on the grounds it may incriminate me.
Your Honor, I'd ask that you grant this woman immunity and compel her to answer my question.
The court is not about to grant her immunity, counsel.
She can refuse to answer unless you grant immunity. My client's life
I am not granting immunity.
This is your husband, Karen. Are you really going to let him take the fall? You and Zachary Kingman did this together, didn't you?
I am pleading the Fifth Amendment.
Mr. Fox.
Nothing, Your Honor.
The witness may step down, but I am ordering you not to leave this jurisdiction. Ms. Dole.
The defense rests, Your Honor.
Mr. Fox, rebuttal witnesses.
No, Your Honor.
All right. As a matter of law, I find that no jury could reasonably deny the existence of reasonable doubt here. I am directing a verdict of not guilty. The defendant is free to go. Adjourned.
I can't believe it. Neither can I.
It's over?
It's over. It's over.
What?
You know, we didn't have to take the red eye. One day at the beach wouldn't have killed us.
Would you forget the beach?
Well, that'll be easy, because I never saw it.
She flipped him.
What?
Karen Mills just confessed.
You gotta be kidding.
You pegged it. They were having an affair. Karen discovered Dennis's chat room hobby. She and Kingman decided to use it. Kingman killed his wife. Now Karen's looking to plead out on conspiracy and flip Kingman.
Unbelievable.
How did it hit you?
I don't know. When I saw those glasses,
I wish I could have seen Doak's face when she took the fifth. Forgot to look.
Well, not that I want to make our flight, but we should.
Come on.
Lindsay,
Dennis?
did you hear?
We just got off at the DA's office. How you doing?
I'm still a little shocked. I'm minus a loving wife, but I'm not in jail.
Yeah.
Listen, can I talk to you a second?
Yeah, that's about all I have.
No, I just, I wanted to... I know you're gonna get back on the plane, and tomorrow there's gonna be another client, and another one after that, and another one after that, but for this client... Lindsay, when we took that art class, I remember you saying how it was getting tougher and tougher to wake up in the morning and go to work believing in what you do. I'll never be able to repay you people for giving me back my life. I don't even know how to say thank you enough. But if I could offer you this, please believe in what you do and believe in what you are. You're all special people.